No back chance. Furious king slams Harry for violating constitutional requirement for royal Navy political jail. The king was really impatient with his naughty son. At trial, Harry acted to defame the British government, which violated the British royal constitution politically and could convict him. The king has criticized Harry and vowed never to open the door to welcome Harry into the royal family ever again. King Charles was said to be sad and bewildered by the legal crusade his son Prince Harry launched against a British newspaper group and his continued attacks on the UK's institutions. The estranged Duke of Sussex is embroiled in a lawsuit against MGN, accusing the conglomerate of using illegal phone hacking to publish dozens of stories about him between 1996 and 2011 that caused him distress. His 55-page witness statement released last week included his opinion that the state of the press and government in England was at rock bottom, which violates the constitutional requirement for the royal family to be above politics. A source close to the palace told the paper that Harry's rhetoric and continued accusations against his royal kin had continued to bother the newly coronated monarch. Quote, "The king brings Harry up every time I see him. I don't think we've moved past sad and bewildered, but there's a bit more frustration at his behavior because it just keeps going. Harry quit his royal duties 3 years ago and moved his family to California, citing the pressure of their public roles." He outlined his grievances in a memoir entitled Spare earlier this year, in which he wrote that he had begged his father not to marry Queen Consort Camilla. The prince, who is fifth in line to the throne, did not meet with Charles or his brother Prince William during his recent brief trip to the UK to testify. According to the report, Harry did not consider suing the newspaper group until he ran into lawyer David Sherborne in 2018, who convinced him that he had a case. A palace insider told the paper, saying Harry had never broached concerns about phone hacking with courtiers when the articles in question were published, and has not provided definitive evidence that journalists used the practice. "I think he's been sitting in the California sunshine for a long time, hanging out with James Corden, and has lost all the instincts on how to do this, how to conduct himself. He's lost the knack of what he can and can't say, and there's no one around him to say, 'No, Harry, you can't say that. Take that bit out.' It's embarrassing for him and for Britain, for a prince to be saying, 'We've got a shit government.'" A former courtier offered another theory to the Times. "I think he's seeking inner peace, and this becomes the target. He thinks if he can bring the media to heel, it will cure his pain. Sadly, I don't think it will. He's still defending his mother," the courtier told the paper. "Nothing will ever take that pain away."